Hey everybody, Chris H here, back again to give you some more exciting insights about Bangkok. That's right, exciting insights. That's what this vlog is all about. So I've changed hotels again, of course. I don't know if you saw the last video, but I was in a hotel with no window, and the bed was not super comfortable. It wasn't really the ideal room for me, although it was decent, and I did like the location. Anyway, I moved to a new room. As you can see, the view is awesome. You can see some of the sort of skyline of Bangkok. Well, it's not really the sky. Okay, welcome to Bangkok. Are we witnessing the Bangkok skyline or the Grand Palace here? Yes, but not really. It's part of the wall hangings in my new hotel, which is pretty spacious. It's got 2 twin beds because they didn't have any double beds when I checked in. It's this beautiful, awesome view from the 8th floor, which I do really like the view a lot. A desk that's, it's functional. I'll say that. Right below the TV, not maybe the best position for a desk worker, but the chair is pretty nice. It's kind of got this modern plasticky feel, but it's comfortable. Pretty big fridge, all the standard things here. A lot of cabinet space in this room, which I like. A nice air conditioning unit. There's this whole other space over here, which is cool. It's like a little separate space. Bathroom sink, and more shelving. It's always nice to have shelving. You can't get enough shelving, in my opinion. Big wardrobe. Pretty nice bathroom. Everything's pretty modern in this place. It looks fairly new. And there is this wonderful Japanese style toilet with built-in bidet, as they say. I love that. I love it. I love that feature. It just makes everything so easy, if you know what I mean. So some nice features to this place. There's only one small problem, which I will show you right now. And while the view is awesome here, and it's great to have a balcony, there's a small issue with this room involving street noise. So, as we can see, it's a fairly big street outside. There are some rumbly, loud motorcycles that go by, like that one, occasionally. So I'd say the main issue I have with the room is the proximity to the somewhat big street out here. But it is an awesome view, and it is a very decent setup. This room goes for about the same price as the others, about 1,000 baht, which I think is less than $30 US. It does not include breakfast. The hotel is called the Cube 50 with a Q. Q-U-B-E. Okay, so that was a little room tour. Like I mentioned, the name of the hotel is the Cube 50. This one, Cube with a Q. Oddly enough, I've been experiencing a lot of Q hotels that start with the first letter Q recently. So this is the Cube 50. It's on Soi 50 off of Sukhumvit Road. It's a small hotel. There's no swimming pool. But there is a breakfast, which is very good. I had the breakfast this morning. It cost me 200 baht. The service is pretty nice. So I like the hotel, but like I said, the problem is the big street and the big motorcycles. They make sleeping a little bit problematic for me. So tomorrow I might change to a new hotel. Well, I am changing to a new hotel again. So maybe I'll show you that one next time if you want, or even if you don't want. I might show it anyway because I'm kind of lacking topics for the vlog in a way. So anyway, that's the hotel this time. Okay, so now I'm going out to have lunch at this restaurant I discovered very close to here, which I thought was a nice experience and a nice example of more traditional style Thai restaurant in the heart of Bangkok. So let's do it. Okay, this is the restaurant. It's a noodles and bistro place. The sign says it's hard to see. Here's the menu. It's mostly like beef and pork noodle dishes. That's kind of the main stuff on the menu here. So I ordered a classic Thai milk tea to start things off. Delicious sweet milk tea. Okay, so here you can see what I ordered. I ordered the house pork noodle soup. So it's got like pork balls and slices of pork and some tofu skins or something, green onions. Pretty tasty combo there. I also ordered the only green thing on the menu, Morning Glory. I'm already finished. It was so good. I finished it already. Wow. So I just ordered the bill in Thai, as you may have noticed, and here's the bill. 100 baht only. Pretty satisfying meal just now. 100 baht. 100 baht. That's like $3 US or less than $3 US. There's another cool thing I want to show you about this restaurant. It's right next to a canal. Bangkok is famous for its canals. Right here. I think it used to be a city of canals before it modernized, and they paved over many of the canals that were once, the kind of transportation network of the city, from what I understand. This one has a sign which says Kang. That's it. It just says Kang. It says Long Kang. So I don't know if the name of this canal is Kang or what, but maybe. Another cool aspect of Bangkok, it's full of canals and random natural spots, like right next to other developed spots. But like I was saying before, Bangkok is organized in a system that involves like giant streets and then alleys. So this is actually an alley. It's a very big alley, but it's still an alley off of a giant street called Sukhumvit. So this is alley 50 or Soi 50 right here, big street. And there's also alleys off of alleys. So you'll see my hotel is located on an alley that's actually off of alley 50. So here's the street of my hotel, and it's on Soi Arirak. That's the name of this very small soi. And as you can see, it sort of it just kind of dead ends back here. So that's the beauty of these small sois. I mean, they're so quiet because there's really nothing at the end of them. They're just dead-end little streets where people, live. So as you can hear, it's gotten much quieter already, although unfortunately I don't have the same experience up in my room. There's the hotel to the left. The Cube 50. Cube with the Q. So we're going to continue down this alley a little bit, just so you can see with the kind of nice, this is what I consider a very nice residential alley. So we've got some nice houses back here, a nice courtyard house there, some people in it, so I don't want to randomly film them. And look at this, we've got a small restaurant. I just discovered a little restaurant here on this alley, and they're selling bananas. 30 baht for one bunch. Not bad at all. So like I was saying, this is sort of what I like about Bangkok. When you go down these little alleys, you never know what you're gonna find. There's like vacant lots here, different kinds of houses, more modern, Some might be more traditional, like this one to the right. There's a construction project here, which is inevitably a condo or hotel. Seems to be the main things being built these days. That's a nice house there. It's kind of more, looks more old school, the elevated stuff. The construction guy was staring at me with the camera. It's okay. It's the price of being a vlogger. So you can see it's quiet back here, and there's a lot of little houses. It's kind of a quaint feeling. Not much traffic, no traffic, far from the busy road of Sukhumvit. Some cool architecture that reminds me of Thailand. The condos do not, and the shopping malls do not always remind me of what I think of Thailand, but some of these houses do. Just like a nice traditional kind of house back there. It's made of wood, some wood, bamboo, some trees. Very green on these alleys. And Bangkok in itself is a very green city, very lush, very tropical, which is something I also like about it. All the greenery. So that's a nice kind of old school house there. And we've almost reached the end of the alley. What will we find here? That's the question. A big tree thing with pink flowers. And what else? What's beyond this alley? That's the real question we have to ask. But look at that. It's a canal. So the alley, oh, something just jumped in there. Probably a frog. This alley is ends at this canal, this beautiful canal that's full of vegetation. I mean, you'd think you were in some natural, I don't know, like a park, a natural park or something here, but no, you're right in the heart of Bangkok. 10 minutes walk from the main subway line, the air train. It's pretty remarkable that you can find this kind of nature so close to the city center in Bangkok, and that is one thing that I do like about this city, despite the chaos and the crowds. Like if you know what to look for and you're willing to kind of step out of the, well-traveled paths, you can find places like this, little natural niches. Yeah, so that's the tour of the alley here. It's called Soi Arirak. And now I will head back to my hotel before I get too sweaty out here. Okay, I'm back in the room after that little journey, that little lunch journey. While I was gone, the maid somehow, not somehow, but the maid cleaned the room. I don't know how she knew I was out. I mean, I was only out for an hour, but it's like they have some kind of special sense, these maids, about when you leave the room and when they're supposed to clean the room. So like I just left, didn't say anything, didn't, I didn't think anyone really noticed that I was gone, but I came back and the room's already clean. So good service there. I'll show you a shot of the made up bed. Pretty nice. It's all cleaned up. Okay, so that was our little excursion for today. Maybe after watching this, you think that I sit in my hotel room all day and never do anything. That's not really the case. Usually I hang out in the room like in the morning and do some kind of like work things that I have, my own work type things that I work on. And then I, go out for lunch, and usually in the maybe afternoon or evening I might sometimes do some social type things. I'm supposed to meet a friend later who's visiting from Japan, so I'm not sure what kind of footage that would entail or if it will all be family friendly, but we'll see. Anyway, for now, take it easy. Peace.